I'm setting up this morning to make a spool holder for our filament to use on the XYZ printer at school. I'm going to make it out of purple filament, which I've got loaded right here. I'm using the Ender 3 printer. I've already taken the file that I found, this Ultimate Spool Holder file, and I've sliced it in a slicing program. The slicing program we use is Kirimoto, and I'm preparing a video on how to use Kirimoto. But the file that you initially start with is called an STL file. That stands for Standard Triangle Language. And you want to slice that so that it turns into what we call G code, which is what you see here. You see that Putter and Print 2, those are G code files. And the G code is what tells the printer to go to coordinates and squirt plastic on the tabletop. Simple as that. It's in X, Y, and Z axis. It's in that X, Y, Z axis that it tells it to go to those coordinates and print. So the first 100 to 200, or maybe even as much as 1,000 lines of code are going to be that first layer, X and Y. X, Y, X, Y, X, Y, and it's going to tell it to go to those little spots and squirt plastic. And then it's going to tell it to go up Z. And that's what creates those layers. When we slice this, we save it on a file like this, or on a device like this. These are SD cards. So for the Ender 3, there are these tiny micro SD cards. But for the XYZ printer, there are these larger SD cards. So these aren't actually hooked to a printer. They're not hooked to a computer. All the information is housed right here on this little SD card. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell this to print my Ultimate Spool Holder. And it's going to start heating up. And you can see that it's heating up on the left hand side. You can see the tip is at 59 degrees. It's actually heating up both of them at the same. Actually, no, it looks like it's heating up on the right hand side. You can see the tables is at 42 degrees Celsius. On the left hand side, the tip is actually cooling off, so it's going to heat up the board build plate first, and then it's going to heat that tip up. Once that tip is at 185 degrees Celsius, which is over 400, well, it's over 500 degrees. And once the build plate is hot, it's going to start that print process, which should take about 4 to 5 hours to print that device. So I'm going to come back and show you what that process looks like once it gets started, and then once it's also finished. So I'll pause this and come back in about, for me, an hour, but for you, a couple seconds. Okay, it's started, and it's printing the first layer. So you can see it's laying down the purple right there. And it's making what's called a raft. And that's to increase the surface area so it'll actually stick, because that's the biggest problem with prints, how they fail. It's usually it doesn't stick to the table. So it's creating a raft for it to sit on, and then it's going to create the actual piece itself. So I'll come back in a little while and show you the next stage once we've got more of the piece finished. Well, I wanted to show you this finishing up, but I guess it took too much time. So it took 2 hours and 35 minutes to print this out. So you see it's got this part, which is the raft, which will peel off. And then I'll print another side of this. And I'll do this 4 times. And we'll have a new roller for our filament. So, did a pretty good job.